Welcome to the Raven Space on YouTube. My name is Jason, and this is Raven Space Daily, where we talk about Baltimore Ravens news every single weekday. Thank you guys so much. I truly do appreciate it. Please subscribe to the Raven Space on YouTube for the best Baltimore Ravens content on the internet. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, I want to give a special shout out to you guys, the people who are watching the videos on YouTube and commenting, because you guys have been doing a great job with the comments. There were so many good questions, so many good comments. It was hard to pick. And a special shout out to our Patreon subscribers, because you support us and you're the reason we do the show. We can do the show, so thank you too. We're going to start with the topics. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about Danny Woodhead is practicing. He is back. We'll talk about the fact that there were no suspensions levied against some players who I felt should have been suspended. Waylon is out. He did a good job, but he's out. And mailbag question, which is my favorite, and the comment of the day. Let's hop right into the first topic. Danny Woodhead was a practice participant for the Ravens. I'm surprised, to be honest. When John Harbaugh said that he could practice this week, I was thinking later in the week. But to practice today, and then he's not going to play this next game. I don't think so. I don't think he can. I think the rules tell us that he cannot do that. You have to wait about a couple of weeks. But it's the perfect time because you get this whole week of practice. You don't play the game. And then next week is the bye week. So you get a whole bye week rest. And then the week after that, you get that whole practice week as well. I think that Woodhead will be ready to play. Not this game against the Titans, but the next game I think is against the Packers. You know, I'm excited to see what Woodhead does. Now, I am a little concerned. If this was a better coordinator, an Andy Reid type, I would say that, you know, he'll do a good job mixing the running backs. But because this is Marty Mornhinweg, I'm afraid that because he likes to pass the ball, he'll fall in love with Woodhead and will leave Alex Collins to the side. I don't want that to happen. I hope it does not happen. I think it is good news overall that Woodhead is practicing, but there's a chance, there's a small chance that, you know, our backs might be misused, and then you'll see Danny Woodhead getting a lot more snaps than Alex Collins, which is just not the right thing to do, in my opinion. We're going to move on to the second topic of the day, and it was about the NFL not suspending Kiko Alonso for the illegal hit. They also did not suspend Ndamukong Suh. And I have an issue with this because you can't preach player safety and then not take action, right? You know, you can't say you can't hit this person in the head, and then when they do it and it's egregious, because in my opinion that was egregious, then you just don't do anything. I've played football before, I'm sure a lot of you guys have as well. There's a difference between not being able to stop your momentum and lowering your shoulder to deliver a hit. And if he would have ran into Joe Flacco with his body open, you know, like a hug type, like you run full speed, but you slow yourself down, so you hit him with your inside of your chest so you don't hurt his head, then I could say, okay, he didn't do it on purpose, it's okay. But when you see the guy sliding, you're supposed to let up, and doing this is not letting up. That's actually doing the opposite. So I thought he should have been suspended. Suh, his was a little bit more football-y, right? I've seen guys grab people all the time in football, right? But Suh is just a constant abuser. This guy just has an attitude problem, and I don't appreciate it. And I'm happy that everyone knows he's a thug now, because I thought he was a thug back in the day before everybody knew. But I just think that maybe he was okay to not get suspended, but Alonso I thought definitely should have been suspended. Let me know how you guys feel about the suspension in the comment below. I really would like to know. Now we're going to talk about another story, which is kind of sad, but Grif Waylon has been released. And it's only sad because, you know, Grif is a journeyman, right? We know he's going to go from team to team, and because of his skill set, he's forever cursed to do that. But for a guy like Grif to come into Baltimore, and I thought he played well enough to make the roster. I think listen, I don't think Chris Moore has it. To be 100% honest with you guys, I don't think Brashad Perriman has it, and I don't think Chris Moore has it. I like Campanaro more than those two, just because Campanaro gives you versatility as a returner, and he, you know, when he's in the game, he can run two routes, the slant and the drag. He can run those routes effectively. when I see Chris Moore in, he's fast, but he looks slow for some reason. Because Chris Moore is really fast, but he looks slow. He looks like he doesn't know the route tree. He did make a good catch in the end zone. I mean, but he also dropped a big pass that led to an interception the week before. I believe so. It's just I'm just not a fan of him. So I think Waylon is better, but of course Perryman and you have Moore have the potential. So they're going to go potential over skill in this situation, which I fully understand and I agree with. But sorry, Grif, you're not in Baltimore no more. Again, if the Ravens need you, I'm sure they'll give you a call. So you'll get some paychecks, right? NFL paycheck is a good thing, regardless if you get it forever or just today. So Waylon is out of Baltimore, and with that news, we're going to go to the mailbag segment. And let me know if I'm going too fast for you guys, because I am trying to keep the show at a good pace. I know a lot of you guys complain when it's over 10 minutes, so I'll try to keep it under that for you guys. But this mailbag is sponsored by the Raven Space Patreon and our patrons. They do a lot of good things. You guys who are watching for free, it's fine. But remember that the patrons help and support monetarily. So all the cool things we do, all the new stuff you're seeing, it's because of them. So special shout out to you guys. Now this question comes from 2K Goat 1004. You guys can join and be a part of the mailbag by putting your questions in the comments below. And this question is, how do you feel about dropping Marty as offensive coordinator and promoting Greg Roman to the offensive coordinator? He has already been an offensive coordinator for many teams and is already on the Ravens coaching staff, so the players are familiar with him. Do you think this would be a good idea? Thank you so much, 2K, for your question. And the answer is, I think that's the best idea that we have so far, because I do not think you can just fire your coach and go get another one because you're wasting years for Joe Flacco. Now, if for some reason Andy Reid hits the market or some crazy thing like that, then you jump, right? You got to make that happen, right? If Mike McCarthy from Green Bay hits the market, then you jump. You got to make it happen. They're some of the greats. But other than those players, those coaches like that, I would stick with Marty. Now, if you don't want to stick with Marty, the best thing to do is go Greg Roman, because like you said, he has that familiarity. The wording hopefully won't change because of everything. Now, the scheme will change. You'll be running the ball more play action passes, but I think that it would be a good thing for the Ravens, frankly. So I would say that is the best idea that we've had so far, using Greg Roman, because if you go get another coach, you waste Joe Flacco's year. Greg Roman necessarily would not do that. And because he's a run-first type of coach, he may even give Flacco some years back, right, and prolong his career. So, good question. Thank you so much. And now we're going to go to the comment of the day. And the comment of the day is something fun. You say something that's not a question. Comment on any of the topics. And this one comes from Blue Broski Peep. And he says, Alex Collins made us forget about Kenneth Dixon so fast. LOL. And it's the truth. I mean, a lot of people did. Alex Collins is the future. Kenneth Dixon's not going to be better than Alex Collins. And I really do believe that. So I put money on it. No, I won't. But here's the deal. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the Raven Space on YouTube for the best Baltimore Ravens content on the internet. Special shout out to our Patreon subscribers one more time. You guys are the best. Again, please support us. Watch, like, comment, subscribe, share. Do everything that you got to do to make sure we grow as a community. If you look at the comment section, there's a lot of questions and comments. Go talk to everybody. Talk about how much you love the Ravens. Talk about how much you hate the Ravens. Whatever you want to do. Thank you guys so much, and go Ravens.